So first thing we do in every game is look at our matchup, right? So you against Rumble, you know that this guy is just gonna full clear.
Yeah.
So this game, if I was like live coaching or whatever, I'd want you to just do something like where you red straight here, because Jay should have
I
prior.
do that.
You do that?
I
Yeah,
do that,
good.
yeah.
Or what you could do is you could swing something like blue, Gromp, red into his blue. Or you can even like think about going straight to his walls, because that's probably where he'd be if you did something like that. The advantage of that is that you clear like 2 camps down here and you reset your Gromp. The disadvantage is that it's a little bit slower, and you allow Rumble to get level 3 for the fight.
I think Rumble is starting on top
Let's have a
because
look.
of the bot lane he has, but I don't know until it starts. And I just start bot too, so I just clear my 3 camps in bot, and I just go to his red.
So hang on. Yeah, okay. So I would like, if I was you, I would have just like gone to red, and even if he like starts blue, you can still run at him at his Gromp.
Yeah.
Or what you could even
To
do is
mean,
go red, blue, Gromp into his red, so you can
yeah,
still get to his
yeah,
red
that.
by starting at red.
Well, with red for sure I win him.
So you would do this,
But
right? So it's all jungle based. You either do that, or you go red, blue, Gromp, hit level 3, and straight there.
yeah, well, I don't like the first idea against Rumble because in early with the passive, maybe he's in wolves or just in red places. Like he clears very fast. It's not if my clear in early is not that good. It's like slowly, and I don't like this idea because maybe when I go or he's in wolves that it's a very tricky place, or he's just in red side, and I lose a lot of time.
Okay, but like if you're not gonna do that, which I understand because you have like kind of decent reasons to not do it, I'd much rather you just like think about his size. So in terms of, like, if you don't go for that, then you go for something like this.
Yeah. Well, I think the best is going red, blue, grump, and invade.
Yeah, something like that is like more consistent against Rumble. But if you're against like maybe a slower clear, like maybe Echo who started as blue, I think he's fucking trolling if he starts blue against you. Like an Echo is different to a Rumble, right? Like you're right, Rumble will clear quick.
Well,
So like
he
maybe a
should.
slower clear jungler, like it's better to just run straight to his Gromp.
Yeah.
Is either start now on Lee Sin, is it?
Well, I'm trying both, and it's better to start Q, but E it's fine too.
Don't you
E
start
it's
W?
better. No, because with E or E you clear faster,
Like the
and
walls and shit?
life is not a problem.
Okay.
But it's better to start. Now I go to the invade.
So, hang on a minute. What the fuck am I doing? I just zoned out. So he
You
obviously starts
went.
topside.
Yeah.
You can even tell, like, let's say Darius is in lane and they, like, kind of fake leash. You can
And
just tell from where Varus runs into lane.
one thing with that word is very useful because he knows and he skips wolves, I raptors. And I troll mechanically, but I'm listening and I win, but I troll. I
So
can't do that.
so at this
Because
point,
see
like,
that and yeah.
I don't give a fuck, like, how bad you play it. It's just the fact that you can make the same play doing red buff. So imagine if you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
red buff here, you win every single day. Without red buff, like, you're actually kind of fucking weak.
Yeah.
So, like, when you auto attack here, look at the Rumble. He's probably like, what the fuck is this Lee Sin? And you kind of get lucky and kill him. So if you have red buff, you win. There's no, like, RNG about it. So you can make exactly the same play with red.
Yeah.
Same level, everything.
Well,
You're going to be healthier as well because you have red buff. I would definitely look to keep fighting here. So, like...
fighting here.
Yeah, like, look at your bot lane. So this is a Thresh.
Yeah.
Now, what level is he? Level 1 or 2? Probably 2, right? So this is a Thresh, and the Varus is still bot lane, and you have Alistair, who probably has his flash up, and Draven coming up as well. There is no way the Thresh will kill you unless you legit run it down and you don't, like, flash something, if you have to. So if I were you, I would, like, just face tank the Thresh. Maybe not actually, like, right now. Just wait until Alistair gets a little bit closer. But try and, like, keep him here and occupied until your bot lane catches up.
Okay.
Oh shit, I just fucking unmuted it. That's bad. You're not singing, are you?
At that point, I think that I can get double grab, and if Rumble goes straight to the top grab, I just get Raptors and Golems.
So where should he run?
What?
Where should the Rumble go?
Well, he should go top grab and think of my red jungle.
Yeah, he should go to your red side. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, Scuttle Crab is easy for him to get. If he gets your red and then goes to Crab, or like he ganks mid or something, like just going to your top side jungle should be his first thought.
My idea to counter that is go from the bot grab to the top grab, and with the grab I will be full HP. But I have red and blue. He has nothing. I still win. Maybe get level 4 and he's still level 3.
There's no way you get to that Crab. Like he should be doing it, like probably.
Well, but
yeah, right now.
But hit roll.
Yeah,
So
of course he's gonna troll, but like that's what he should be doing. And if we like base our decisions off of that, it's always gonna be good. Yeah. So right here, like, you could even think about, let's just say mid lane reset or some shit. You could even think about like just recalling, getting a pickaxe and running straight to your red, and you would catch him. You say that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you know he's gonna do crap, for sure. And he's probably just done it. He's also going to think about your topside jungling. You don't want to give that up. So if you recall and run to your red buff, it might be like a few seconds slow, but the point is you have a pickaxe and you're on the map. And he's still got, what does he have? Like maybe a Dark Seal? So you always win.
A Dark Seal.
Yeah.
Dark Seal or Butch.
Look at him here. Like this is fucking Master Elo, and this guy's here.
Yeah.
Like it's already GG. Look at him go.
And
so after this happens and you see him, just press tab to make sure, yeah?
Yeah.
So like here you press tab, so he's got 16. So he's done blue, Gromp, Wolves, red.
Yeah.
So when you see him here, just in case, because you never know. You fucking never know with these players. Maybe he did do fucking crab and he like flashed over the wall to his Raptors. Obviously he's not going to. But you never know, just to be sure. Just to be sure we do it. It's a good habit.
Yeah, I have realized of that I should press more the tab. In this situation that now
like
I
now
can
you
see
don't?
the farm and everything. 20. No, I don't die.
Yeah, like when you're fighting, obviously you don't. But now, when it's like died
that's
down.
That's my bad.
Now you can press it.
Yeah. But he has 20. He has take Raptors.
This is good. Or is it good?
This is good, but see my level 4. It's like a bit unlucky. But it's fine. And here, I think I should let the kill. Because it's Draven.
Fuck no, take the kill. Bro, you're Lee Sin.
Yeah.
Take the kill. Sorry, that was aggressive. I'm just, bro, I'm so alpha, like, when I watch this shit. Like, let me put it this way. If you are Canyon on Lee Sin, and you are 2-0, I'm going to be very, very happy. If you give it to this Draven, who is level 2, and he's half HP, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know why he's here. Like, the Varus is still probably going to be ahead of him, even if you give him a kill. You know what I mean? Like, you getting a kill, the game is in your hands, and you can dumpster this Rumble because of it. So don't worry about any of that stuff. That is irrelevant. Now, in this situation, go straight to his Gromp. I mean, unless, like, this... Okay, let's just fight this... Let's just say this fight ends. You go straight to his Gromp here. Oh, no, it won't be up. I've got the old jungle timers in my head.
It's not up, but...
Yeah, that's my bad.
But I should do Crab and Gromp.
Gromp is risky in case he goes there. That's the point.
Well, yeah. But what I do, but this is a mistake, it's losing time. Because see the gold I have, and see what I'm doing. I look for a gank on top with no commitment, and he just push and run. He has cost. I can't kill this guy.
Okay.
I just here lose time.
Yeah, so this is risky. So just think about it from Darius's point of view, right? You show mid and you get a kill. Now look where you run, because he can see all this information. He can see you running to this top crab. So the only lane you can gank in the next 30 seconds is top. And this guy, if this was Diamond, maybe you can kill him, because he's that bad. But even in like Master, like he's going to be aware, right? So you should just do the crab and reset. And after your reset, you can just go like, I don't know, straight to your red and run at him or some shit.
Well, I think the best option is to go my red and then his bot jungle with raptures. He will be probably
Like, he's
raptors.
probably going, like, Grom pools, yeah. So, like, do your red, and then, like,
Yeah.
after your red, you can still gank top. Might be a good play. You can even think about doing, like, yeah, like his raptors, even, like, dragon at that point, something like that. I agree. So this is, like, just a waste of time because, like, you've shown yourself mid, and this guy isn't that retarded. So even if you, like, do that damage, like, what does it even mean? If he's 200 HP, it's very different. Of course you make that play. But he's full HP. And now Rumble just has time to farm and get back on your level almost.
Yeah. And I even lose more time.
Oh, so yeah, so you have to fucking recall here. Like, you have to recall here.
I had to recall. Here, I lose 1 minute. That affects how Rumble can snowball a bit.
Yeah, it's huge.
Because I'm very huge with that item.
You could even think about here, so whenever you're pathing to one side of the map, right, like, you even look at it, right? So you look at top lane, look at this. So tell me about this wave. So what's gonna? So in the next, like, when I say that, I mean, like, what's gonna happen in the next, like, 30 seconds? So when the next wave comes
Darius is fucked, and it's a slow push. He's fucked.
Yeah.
Because it's cannon the next wave.
Yeah, exactly right. So, well, even if the next wave is a cannon, it doesn't really mean anything. The point is the lane is going to be there in a position where he's vulnerable for the next 30 seconds. You also just got a really good base off, so if you've got whip, you can just run straight top. Because when you do red, you're committing yourself for like 20-30 seconds to red buff, when in 20-30 like seconds time, he's probably going to back off. Does that make sense? So it's like you actually look top, which is great, that's the first thing. But then it's just understanding that you have like a 25-30 second window to make that play. Instead, you commit those seconds to doing this when you can always just, you know, after you kill him top lane, just go to your red buff. Then run like straight to dragon or something.
Yeah, it's like I go late and...
Yeah, now we're just like waddling about, right? So that like...
And
when you killed the Rumble and you're 2-0, what happens after that is like, yeah, and he gets a kill bot.
And farm.
More so
farm than me because I just farm one camp.
Yeah, because you gank top and then you like... Yeah, all you did was red buff after that. Now, this situation, when you like ping... What did you ping on the way? Always think about Rumble, right? Like, if I ask you now where Rumble is, you know for a fact that he's bot side.
Yeah.
Even when you checked his crab before, or his gromp, sorry, and you know it's not up. I don't know if you ping. Yeah, so you do ping here, right? Signals to be careful.
Yeah, I ping.
30 seconds has now passed. These players are like Dory from Finding Nemo. They've got no fucking memory. So, after 30 seconds time, they might think, oh, Rumble's probably topside now, we're sweet. But now you can see, like, I've skipped like maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds even. You still have to ping that info. Like, to be honest, Rumble could even, like, be doing Dragon here. Blast going over the wall, doing Dragon. He might have even Blast going over and be on your Gromp and Wolves. Because he knows you're still going to go to your red buff because your red buff is up. So you see, like, how he can counter this and get back in the game. Just because you wasted, like, a good minute or so.
Yeah.
And even if he does that play where he goes to your bot side, if you kill Darius, it's actually still not bad. But instead, you just did your red buff, and now it's like, well, what does that actually matter? So bot side loses. Yeah. So did we press tab at all? So when he shows bot here, I'm going to let this play out because maybe I skipped it. Yeah, so there's no tab, right?
Yeah.
So this Rumble, remember that tab, that scoreboard updates automatically. So when he shows on the map, anywhere, that scoreboard is information, right? We're going to know how many camps he's done. So if it says like 36, 40 camps, 40 CS, sorry, you know that his whole bot side is gone. Maybe, you know, he didn't even do his Raptors. Maybe he's got like 28 or 32. And his Raptors are probably sitting there. But I like this because you know they're on a reset, so this is good. So it's like a little salvage of the situation here. But Rumble, after this, where can Rumble go? So if he resets, where can he run?
Top.
Yeah,
top.
Look at it. Yeah, there he is. Look at him go. See? So you should be pinging this. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
So if like I've, again, like in a live session, like I'm going to ask you, where's Rumble? and then you're obviously going to realize, because you know all the time where he is. It's just about like asking yourself. So even when you're like really doing nothing, like doing Dragon is easy. Doing Raptors is easy as fuck. It's almost like free time in a way for you, like you to think about the enemy jungler and what's happening on the map, like tabbing and all that stuff. So I don't mind this. The only issue is the Rumble might be topside. Okay. So with this, you don't need to queue. I know it's easy for me to say that, like when I watch it back.
No, but I should like keep the queue more.
Yeah, you should just
I
auto E.
should- Yeah.
Just auto E. There's no, like, that is a max range Q, and that Akali, of course, she gets lucky. But, like, imagine if Rumble's here and you waste that cooldown. You know what I mean? Like, that will matter big time against better players. So just, like, holding onto your Q there, just auto E, and then imagine if you have your Q still, and Silas might, like, go in.
Well, but
You know what I mean? Like, you might land your Q, and then he goes in like this. Like, look at this. If you have your Q, she's dead already. Like, maybe in another world, like, Silas dies. Rumble might now, like, come mid when he's level 6 here, and ult the Silas and he dies. So it all matters. It's all going to, like, add up against better players. But you still get the kill. The players still find a gank mid there, which is the important thing. But mechanically, yeah, you don't need to use your Q like that. Oh, look at this, mate.
well, since now it's like when I start throwing. It's like I lost the time, didn't snowball properly, but now I still give more advantage to Rumble.
Yes, this just because, like, okay. So it's the same thing here, right? Remember the Darius play, where you, like, did your red buff instead of ganking him. Doing red buff here is definitely correct. Definitely the best play. You actually look bot lane and realize they're full HP, which is good. So after this play happens, right, and you're sitting on, like, a decent amount of gold, I would just say here, like, just think about resetting. You're going straight back to your bot side, and then, like, I don't know, even, like, lane ganking bot. Like, that's what I see when I look at this. Or you can even think about just running straight to, like, Rift Herald or top side. Yeah?
Yeah.
So this play is actually, like, good because Rumble, like, look at this jungler, by the way. Look at this Rumble. When he clears this mid, look where he runs.
Yeah,
I mean, like, it's kind of unlucky, and he's obviously going to come here. But if he has a brain, like, he can do so many other things. Like, he might go back top and do Rift Herald, your top side. Like, he hasn't done your top side here. So you get let off the hook again. You see that?
Yeah.
So your whole top side, all of your camps are still up. He hasn't touched them once. But against a better jungler here, like, you're going to get punished a lot harder. But this play is good, because you kind of, like, realize that information. He's going to run to, like, his bot side.
But I troll here.
Yeah, okay. I mean, like, honestly, it's kind of unlucky.
Like,
just R flash, though. Don't flash. Just R, and, like, your R, you'll probably catch up with him, right?
well, it was an easy queue in that direction. I just said have to queue and easy insec.
Or that,
Like
yeah.
he can touch this queue.
Like, the play is good. It's just, yeah, like, mechanically, it was kind of troll. But you know what to do, right? Like, in that situation where you don't have anything else but your Q, of course you throw your Q out. But with the Akali mid, like, just hold it. And Varus comes out. It's kind of unlucky, but... Now, after this play happens, let's have a look. Because skipping through it is sometimes aids. Right, so we buy quickly, good. Now, here in this situation, so you know the Rumble is bot side, and he's probably, like, going to reset and run to his top side, whatever he's going to do here. So you press tab, which is good. I want you to look at your lanes. So mid lane, you know what's happening, but top lane, like... The reason I say this is because Jace is important, right? Every lane is important, don't get me wrong. But I think when this guy's pushing like this, what do you think the Rumble is going to do here if he resets?
Go top.
Yeah, he's going to go like this, right? And because Jace is probably winning the lane, he should be winning lane against Darius. And because it's a Jace even, just backing him up here is a great way of, you know, I just think it's a good move. But we don't actually, like, even look at this lane. So we don't actually know what's happening. Maybe the Darius is on half HP. Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, Jace is full HP with full mana, and maybe he's got, like, some items. So he's got Dirk and stuff. So I just think looking top lane here and looking at the HP, like, your bot side of the map, I don't really think, like, it's that important to worry about. But if you are going to do anything here, when you do this clear, right, when you start wolves, if you path top side now, it's inefficient, like, the way you clear these camps. Yeah? Draven took your Gromp, which is good. Because, like, you can just go blue wolves. So if you want to go top side, you just go blue, wolves, top. If you want to go bot side, maybe you want to do Drake, you just go wolves, blue, Drake. Wolves, blue, bot, yeah?
Okay.
So, like, the order you do the camps in is important as well. Wow, look at this. What is going on? So I really hope the Rumble ganks the Jace. Come on, Rumble, do it for me. Gank him. Bro, if we do another VOD review and you throw a Q out like that, I'm gonna the long range Qs, mate.
Well, these days it was the I was trolling.
The
but
brain,
with
yeah,
the
the
last
brain's
games,
gone.
I just played it with all these mistakes have been corrected because I
believe you.
reviewed it by myself and
Yes.
it's fine. But
We always
if
want to
you
make
tell
sure,
more
like,
things,
this game is not fucking over, right? So there's no reason to, like, hard tilt. It's 4-3. And let me put it this way. Some games, bro, that I've had, like, I'm now master on my account. Some games that I've had, I would rip your fucking, like, I'd bite your hand off for a game like this. Like, it's only 4-3. Like, if it's 4-3, are you kidding? I'd expect it to be, like, 10-0. You know what I mean? Like, it's in the balance. You can still easily win this game, so there's no reason, like, hard tilt like that.
Yeah. I win this game.
You win it, but, like, you win it, but, like, we can
Yeah.
do so many things better, which is what we care about.
Yeah, a lot of things better.
Yeah, so you might be able to win the game 10 minutes earlier. And you can even see, yeah, like, or more. But you can see, like, if this Rumble had his brain turned on, like, there is a big chance that he gets back in the game. And that's the play I'm talking about, right? Like, where he just runs straight top. You know as well, there's no pings here for Rumble. No pings at all. You know he's going to run top. So imagine if, like, you're there to kind of back him up. So Jace dying there as well. If Jace is good, he should be pinging you as soon as you come out of base, by the way. But this is where, like, I want you to be the better player. Do you see what I mean? Like, if you're Jace right now, you know that Rumble, there was a fight bot side, right? And you died.
Yeah.
You know that eventually Rumble is going to path back topside because you're pushing the lane. Darius is probably going to ask for help and he's going to get ganked. So if you're Jace and you're good, he should be pinging you for help.
Yeah, but doesn't matter. That players don't. It's like I have to focus on.
Yeah. I'm not saying that, but you can see it from his perspective, right? How, like, the play is to actually go top and cover him.
When I'm not playing jungle, I always know where the jungle is, and it's like people think it's very hard, but it's not very hard. It's like
You just got to have your brain turned on all the time.
Yeah.
And be
But
engaged.
in jungle, it's easy to keep all the brain on, but in the other lanes, they don't see other lanes. They just focus on minions and these things. But it's fine.
Of course they do. Like, it doesn't really matter about anyone else. I was just telling you, like, from Jace's perspective, it's useful to, like, know what your laners should be doing as well. Like, just looking at it from a lane point of view. Because you would know, by the way, like, it's even useful me just saying, like, if you know how to play top lane there, you can just tell the lane state and what it is, and that you should be covering it. Or that your jungler should be there for you. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, a good laner that understands that, it's impossible to gank. Only to dive, and it's hard.
Only to dive, but you know Rumble's going to go there, so if it's not like a dive, you can just do your Krugs, and when Rumble is there, you're right there to counter.
It's a pain in the ass when you have a laner that knows where the jungler is and what's going to do.
What is this Rumble fucking doing, by the way? Anyway, you get the
He's
counter.
trolling, but I'm trolling too, because if I don't lose, if I don't make these mistakes, he should be 0-10.
So you should definitely do Rift Herald right away.
I don't do because I just
You're
I
a
don't
pussy.
have top. I don't have mid prio. I'm a pussy, and I say, okay, maybe that's not the moment.
You kill
And
Rumble.
but that should be Herald for sure. Yeah,
Varus and
it's like
Akali show mid. Darius was just top, half HP, running away. Silas is still on
yeah,
the map. Your
yeah,
ultimate's up if you get in trouble. That's a free rift.
yeah.